1. Insecurity. Insecurity is the fear of not being good enough. Insecure people often seek approval, compare themselves to others, or become defensive easily. They may overreact to small criticism or constantly ask for reassurance. How to handle it? Do not attack or shame insecure people. Instead, be calm and consistent. Set clear boundaries, but avoid unnecessary criticism. Also, do not try to fix their self-esteem for them. That is their responsibility, not yours. 2. Arrogance. Arrogance is an inflated sense of importance. Arrogant people believe they are superior and often dismiss others' opinions. This behavior usually hides deep insecurity. How to handle it? Do not argue emotionally. Stick to facts and stay composed. Avoid trying to prove them wrong publicly. Confidence grows when you remain grounded and do not compete for ego. 3. Passive-aggressiveness. Passive-aggressive people avoid direct communication. They express anger through sarcasm, silence, or subtle sabotage. They often say, "I'm fine," when they are not. How to handle it? Address behavior directly and calmly. Ask clear questions and encourage honest communication. Do not play guessing games. If they refuse to communicate openly, set limits on engagement. 4. People-pleasing. People-pleasers prioritize others' needs over their own. They fear rejection and often say yes when they want to say no. Over time, this leads to resentment and burnout. How to handle it? Encourage honesty and autonomy. Do not take advantage of their kindness. Respect their boundaries when they start setting them. Healthy relationships require balance, not sacrifice. 5. Controlling behavior. Controlling people try to manage others' actions, choices, or emotions. They often believe they know what is best for everyone. This behavior is driven by fear of uncertainty. How to handle it? Be firm and clear about your boundaries. Do not over-explain your decisions. State your limits calmly and repeat them if necessary. Control loses power when it is not rewarded. 6. Emotional unavailability. Emotionally unavailable people avoid deep emotional connection. They may seem distant, closed off, or uncomfortable with vulnerability. This is often a learned defense mechanism. How to handle it? Do not force emotional closeness. Express your needs clearly and observe their response. If they cannot meet your emotional needs, accept that reality. Connection requires mutual openness. 7. Overthinking. Overthinkers analyze situations excessively. They replay conversations, imagine worst-case scenarios, and struggle to make decisions. This creates anxiety and mental exhaustion. How to handle it? Encourage clarity and simplicity. Focus conversations on facts rather than assumptions. Avoid feeding unnecessary details. Grounding techniques and structure help reduce overthinking. 8. Impulsiveness. Impulsive people act without thinking about consequences. They may make quick decisions, interrupt others, or take unnecessary risks. Impulsivity is linked to low self-control, not bad intentions. How to handle it? Slow the pace of interaction. Encourage pause before decisions. Avoid reacting emotionally to their actions. Structure and planning help reduce impulsive behavior. 9. Chronic negativity. Negative people focus on problems rather than solutions. They expect bad outcomes and often complain. This mindset affects mental health and relationships. How to handle it? Do not try to cheer them up constantly. Redirect conversations toward solutions when possible. Limit exposure if the negativity becomes draining. Your mental health matters too. 10. Perfectionism. Perfectionists set unrealistically high standards. They fear mistakes and may delay action or criticize themselves harshly. This often leads to stress and dissatisfaction. How to handle it? Encourage progress over perfection. Normalize mistakes as part of learning. Avoid reinforcing unrealistic expectations. Healthy standards should motivate, not punish. 11. Avoidance. Avoidant individuals escape conflict, responsibility, or difficult emotions. They delay conversations and ignore problems. Avoidance does not solve issues. It only delays them. How to handle it? Communicate clearly and directly. Set timelines and expectations. Do not chase or pressure excessively. Responsibility requires participation. 12. Manipulative tendencies. Manipulative people influence others through guilt, fear, or emotional pressure. They often avoid direct requests and use indirect tactics. This behavior can be subtle but damaging. How to handle it? Stick to facts and boundaries. Do not engage emotionally in guilt-based arguments. Ask for clear communication. Manipulation loses power when it is recognized. 13. Low empathy. Low empathy means difficulty understanding others' emotions. These individuals may seem cold or dismissive. This does not always mean cruelty. Sometimes it reflects limited emotional awareness. How to handle it? Communicate needs clearly and directly. Avoid expecting emotional responses they cannot give. Focus on actions rather than emotional validation.